Good evening, lads and lasses. I am Suave Beardson. Welcome to the stream. And originally, I had Snake's Revenge from the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection penciled in for this week. I was going to start that game. But I happened to find this article on IGN.com the other day where a bunch of people have recently started reloading their original characters from Skyrim from their PS3 and Xbox 360 days and giving them a proper retirement. And that's not something I ever did. I have a bad habit of, in games like this where there's always something to do, where I always try to do everything and then eventually I move on to another game. And so I tracked down my latest Skyrim save of this character. I had done some other character playthroughs and things of that nature, but this particular character has been sitting in limbo since, let me find it. It was down here a ways. This particular character has been sitting here since March 23rd of 2013. That's how long I've gone without playing this. And as you can see, he's in Whiterun, and he's standing outside of a shop. So at some point, I moved on, and you can see right here the same day, I started another playthrough and made a save 8 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, after making this save. I started another playthrough and never returned to this one. So this character, my original Skyrim character, has just been sitting here in Whiterun for the last 10 and a half years. So after seeing this article on IGN, I'm like, I need to give this guy a proper retirement. And I feel like one of the main reasons for that is, now I have 3 copies of this game. I've got this PS3 copy, which is the Legendary Edition with all the DLCs on it. But I originally had the Vanilla Edition, then upgraded to Legendary after all the DLCs came out. So technically I probably had 4 copies of this game, at least. But I'm pretty sure this playthrough is the only one I've ever beaten the main quest on, because after a while, the dragons kind of started to get a little bit irritating. So by not playing the main quest at all, I was able to, enjoy the game and do a lot of other things without having to worry about fighting dragons, especially at a low level. So I'm pretty sure this character is the only one I've ever completed the main quest on. If I remember correctly, because of that, I got all of the Dragon Priest masks and a bunch of other stuff with this character. And he's just been standing here in Whiterun for the last 10 years waiting to do something. So let's give him something to do. Now, in the IGN article that I read, a lot of people, it was like they kind of just went and built him a house and or just returned them to their house or did something small and retired them. I want this guy to go out with a bang. Now, I've never done... What is it? It's the Dragonborn DLC, the Dawn Guard. Which DLC is it? I'm pretty sure it's the Dragonborn DLC. Yeah, I've never done the Dragonborn DLC. So I figure, since I have all of the Dragon Priest masks, I'm going to double check that. But since I took the time to get all of the Dragon Priest masks, I figure sending this guy out with one last epic quest to take down the other Dragonborn, to get the 4 remaining Dragon Priest masks, and then finally retire. I have not loaded this save at all in preparation. I didn't plan on doing this this soon, as I had other things in mind to play. But this kind of took priority for reasons I'll explain at a later point. So let's load Skyrim for the PS3, and I'm pretty sure my most recent save on this was from 2015. So it's been a solid 8 years since I've even loaded this game on my PS3. So let's get to it. Let's load her up. And while we're at it, let's kick back with a drink. I've got me a Dr. Fago. Yeah, he's going to take his first steps in over a decade. Just been standing there outside the shop. I don't even remember what armor I had left with him. Nothing. So it's... I'm diving into this after a full decade with no knowledge of where I left off, what I've already done, aside from what I remember. So it's... I'm just diving into it head first with no preparation. So I hope this goes pretty well. Well, this isn't looking promising. Oh, there it goes. There's the smoke. There it is. Wow, that was pretty slow. I was getting kind of worried for a minute. Downloadable content. Okay, I've got all 3 add-ons. I could only find the Hearthfire DLC like game installation in my game data. I couldn't find the other 2, so I couldn't determine whether they were installed or not. And if I went to the like actual game disc where I could install them right off the disc, it was just it would just install them over and over again. So I'm glad I have those. So yeah, my last save file was in 2015. And here's the last save file that I have made with this original character. And so yeah, I started this in late 2011, probably right after the game came out, and put 74 hours into this playthrough. I thought I had more than that, but clearly I don't. Okay, here we go. Now, normally, one thing I will mention just real quick, like, I normally like to have a gamepad viewer on my streams, and I have an adapter on my PS3 to use my DualSense controller, but for some reason the Bluetooth connectivity won't work. So I have to plug this into my PS3 in order to get this controller to work. So that means no gamepad viewer on stream. But yes, Skyrim circa PS3. Haven't seen this in 8 years. So this is going to be a little bit of nostalgia. And I'm also going to, one thing to note, I've never done the Dragonborn quest line. I've never done the Dragonborn DLC. For as many copies as I've had of this game. There we go. Look at that. Let's see, what does my character here look like? Got the full Dragonbone armor. Yep, there's the last Dragon Priest mask. So I do remember having that. And I was probably in the middle of building a house if I've got a pickaxe. So here's all of the quests that I completed with this guy. He's had a journey. All right, so what do we got in my inventory here? Let's take a look at that. Ancient Nord arrows, Daedric bow, Daedric Greatsword, more arrows, glass battle axe. Yeah. Dragon plate armor. Love the dragon plate armor. Clearly, I still had plans for this guy, because his inventory is full of shit. Either that or I was just really bad at inventory management 10 years ago. That's also a real possibility. Yeah, there's the dragon claws. I remember getting all of those. The diamond dragon claw, the coral dragon claw, emerald dragon claw, glass claw, iron claw, ivory dragon claw, sapphire dragon claw. Got the skeleton key, infinite lock picks, and then the black star. I remember getting the black star. It was the Daedric quest for Azura's Star. And it was one of those things where, like, it was already corrupted for, you know, to collect black souls and shit. Well, I remember reading that if you kept it as the black star, it would absorb regular souls and black souls, where if you turned it back to Azura's Star, it would only do regular souls and not black souls. They tell you in game that the black star will only absorb, you know, like black souls, but it will actually do both. So, what does this guy even look like? Let's check that out. I don't even remember what this guy looks like. So let's. All right, yeah, pretty standard for what I kind of expected out of what I would have made 10 years ago.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Wow, this is very slow. Okay, well, I guess it's time to fight right off the bat. Give me my... Dude, I don't even remember the combat or anything in this game. Not even gonna lie. Well, made quick work of her. Yes, it has. Whether I wanted to or not, he's been just thrust into it at this point. Good thing that was the plan. Cultist orders. I'll take your gold, your spell tome. I do kind of dig that mask. I'm going to take that mask, too. You know what? I'm just going to take all of this. Why not? Okay. Okay, so here's the other one. The guards got to him first. Take your gold. Staff of Zombies. I'll take that. Skills. I remember my smithing was over 100. Was at 100. That had to be in order to get the Dragonbone stuff. All right. Riverwood. Now I'm trying to remember where my house was. I'm pretty sure I had built a house somewhere. Is it right here, maybe? No, that's Rorikstead. I don't even remember where the house is located. I'm pretty sure I had one. Yeah, I suppose it's possible that maybe that was all I had was the breeze home. But I had a pickaxe in my inventory, and I feel like I was probably mining a bunch of shit. What was even the name of the houses? Or did I even need a key for my own house? Well, where was this?
But you're not looking so good.
Breeze home was here, yeah? Yeah. Wow, the load times on this game are atrocious. Ebony Greatsword. Okay, so I do have a small stash in here. Drain Spell Bow. Mayrune's Razor. Nightingale Blade. I keep pressing square instead of X because I've started to get used to the damn Xbox prompts from playing on PC. Yeah, got chill rend. Okay, let me go to the Google machine here real quick. Skyrim homestead locations. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's Lakeview Manor, which is located in the dense forest of Falkreath Hold. Looks like Lakeview Manor is right around this region. So, yeah, I'm looking at a map on the Google machine, and yeah, right next to the Guardian Stones, right in this region, is where Lakeview Manor is. So clearly, I never did that with this character, because that's usually the one that I'd pick. Where's the other one? Because there's two other ones. There's... I can't even pronounce that one. I'm really bad with this stuff. Alright, let's go to the Google machine and see where that one's located. Looks like this one's over by Dawnstar. Yeah. It's right in... Looks like this region here. Or over here, I think. It's right in this general vicinity. And that's not on my map marker. And the other one is Winstead Manor. And that one is... Looks like that one's right in here. So I have not built him a house. Looks like all I've got is the breeze home here. Oh, sweet roll. Okay, so I did have a little bit of organization in here, apparently. Ah, there's my dragon plate helmet. Ah, there's all my other Dragon Priest masks. I knew I had them all. Ebony boots. Nightingale armor. Okay. Alright, so I think before I do a whole lot, I need to find somewhere to store all of this extra shit that's in my inventory. The amount of times I'm going to press that button is going to irritate me. So yeah. No, I didn't want to do that. Get rid of all these extra weapons I don't need to carry around. I'll keep my arrows and my bow. Quest items cannot be removed from my inventory. Okay. I probably don't need to walk around with a bunch of that stuff either. Yeah, I don't need to carry this basket. Or the bear pelts. Oh, apparently I was carrying those for somebody. I had a quest going with bear pelts, apparently. Don't need to carry those around. I don't think I need the soul gems for anything either, really. One thing I do need to do, though, is I need to... I'm going to put my dragon claws in here with my Dragon Priest masks. That is one thing I want to do. Damn, I got 16,000 gold. Nice. Alright, well that freed up quite a bit of my inventory, so yeah, I think it's about time to get his last quest started. Oh, I can only wear one of those rings at a time. But one thing I do think I want to do though is damn, I got a lot of either shouts or something in here. Didn't realize I used magic that much with this guy. The Thuum. I forgot about the Thuum. Oh, I forgot I can call a dragon. Oh, I forgot about the dragon rend shout, forcing a dragon to land. Forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. One thing I do want to do, though, since it's been 10 years, I feel like this is something I need to do.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Okay.
Your hands only. Let's see here. Here's a letter from the Jarl's steward. Looks like official business. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright, so the Jarl found me after 10 years, I see, and would it be in books? Like, I don't think the guy gave me anything. Like, I didn't...
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
And why are people telling me I'm ill? Oh, okay. That must be why people are telling me I'm ill. Yeah, what did this guy give me? I didn't see it say anything got added to my inventory. And I don't remember what I already had. Oh, there's my Breeze Home furnishings. A letter from Jarl Sidger of Falkreath. Allow me to introduce myself, as my name is Sidger, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal house carl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. Okay, so that's how I get, I think, the Lakeview Manor, which is probably why I've always used the Lakeview Manor, because I think it's one of the easiest ones to get. Well, there's a very good possibility that I never played any of these DLCs with this character. You know, I might have moved on from this character before I even got a hold of the DLCs. So that's likely why I probably never built him a house and, you know, never did the Dragonborn stuff with this character, because those DLCs weren't an option then. As a matter of fact, because I never bought the DLCs separately. So, Skyrim Legendary Edition release date. When was that? June 4th of 2013 was when the Legendary Collection was released. And the last save file I have with this guy was from March of 2013. So I never did any DLC stuff with this character. That's pretty wild. That's how long ago this was. So let's go to Riften, because I want to change the look of this guy, since, you know, he's getting pretty old now. And I remember that was in Riften. Yeah, it's kind of wild that this character has sat here for so long that the DLCs weren't even out yet. Or if they were out, I didn't buy them because I waited for, you know, Game of the Year collection or Legendary collection or whatever. A lot of things have been happening in the world of Skyrim in his 10-year absence. Well, my 10-year absence. Okay, so in order to change my appearance, I need to talk to her, and she's in the rat way.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Fight well.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to have an option to answer that question. What the hell is going on here? I'm guessing they took out a vampire.
Someone do something.
God, another. Victory is yours. I submit. No more. I yield. I yield. Ah!
Got him. All right, let's find the rat way. I know I've at least started the Thieves Guild. Speaking of which, don't worry, he down, the sword down. Now get back on your horse and just leave. I'm trying to remember, because I thought I got the werewolf stuff with this guy too. I thought I had done that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, did he kill the blacksmith? Damn.
Damn shit.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Well, that's too bad. So I guess it's a good thing my smithing level is good enough to where I can just make what I need. Because I ain't buying anything from him. The world's going to shit. It's time for him to retire. The ragged flagon. Gotcha. That's probably one of the reasons I've always gone for the Falkreath home, because yeah, it's just here.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Sure.
Very well. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Nothing is beyond my skill.
Look at that, getting a trophy. Well, let's see. Let's Yep, he's gone gray. I seem to remember there was like an age thing somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, we'll go with that. Yep, he's starting to show his age. Yeah. Yeah, I want to keep the war paint. That's the thing. Okay, so I need to read the cultist orders, okay, before I can do anything else. So back to here. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Daniel before he reaches Solstein. Return with work of your success, and Mirek shall be most pleased. Okay. So how do I travel to Solstheim? Okay, right there. Well, let's just fast travel. No, I cannot fast travel from this location. Okay, so I have to leave the Ragged Flagon. Oh, there must be a faster way through here. Put the sword away. Yeah, dude. And we wait. Yeah, these load times are atrocious, dude. I mean, theoretically, you could upgrade, your PS3 to a solid state drive. That is a thing. That might help a little bit, but I feel like that would only help so much because of just the rest of the hardware. Yeah, I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be, but I didn't want to just build him a house and call it a day. He's got to have one last, like, epic, showdown and adventure, and taking out this imposter or, other Dragonborn. It seems like a fitting way to end his story. I remember that guy, but I can't remember his name. It's been so long since I played this game. I messed around with some mods and stuff on PC when I picked up that copy probably 2 or 3 years ago. Didn't do anything noteworthy enough in it or anything. Did a couple playthroughs on the PS4, but I think the most I got on that was like 20 something hours. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you gotta pull the chain. Okay. So, now... Gray Fox, that's right. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel here. Now, Grim and I have talked about this before, where we really like survival mode. On the PS4 version, but we don't get that on the PS3 version. So just to I guess keep this from taking a very, very long time, fast travel will be my friend for this particular mini series, I guess, of retiring my original PS3 character. And again, it's clear looking at my inventory when I first loaded this up that I had plans for this guy. Or I wasn't done with him yet. There were still things to do. But I moved on from it for 10 years. So it's like... I feel like it's only fitting that I load this back up one more time. And finish this guy's story and give him a proper retirement. And then... because once I'm done here, I'll probably never play this game on a PS3 again. I know. I know. That wasn't my intention, I swear. Put the weapon away.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. May the wind be at your back,
Oh,
friend.
damn it. Really? Well, there's my first dragon of the retirement quest. I forgot that was a thing, because like I said at the beginning, pretty much every playthrough that I've done after this one, I never did the main quest.
I am invincible!
I never did the main quest because I didn't feel like dealing with random dragons all the time. It's good to know after 10 years he hasn't lost a step.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not
Listen, man, I
there.
said you're going back. Right. People are trying to kill me. I'm covered in shit, and a little Frenchman beat me with the yellow pages. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Oh, neat.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this. I've never played this DLC. What more of a fitting way to play it for the first time than with my original character? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Froze for a second.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
No, this guy.
That's the kind of attitude that's going to land you in prison. But I'll let it go for now. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Whiterun. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together. I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Whiterun's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Whiterun took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland. Remember, we're watching you. Gialan, I'm starting to wonder what happened to.
Looks like we're going for a swim.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here? Mirror. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirror's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
Alright, well, let's head there.
What by day was stolen.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a way to sprint? There it is, L2. You know, now that I do see this, I feel like I may have started this with another character at one point. Because, like, little bits and pieces of this seem to look familiar, unless maybe I just saw somebody else play it. I know Mrs. Suave also played a little bit of Skyrim, so she may have done some of this. Emerald geode. Nice. You know what? I don't know about you. I'm a little thirsty. Some mead, apple pie. Now we're all set. How far do I need to go? Okay, not too far. Right? Yeah, it's probably pretty hungry. Dragon skeletons just laying around. It's comforting.
Far from ourselves.
He grows ever near to us. Our eyes once were blinded.
Our hands once were idle. Now through them does he speak.
You must fight against what is controlling you. We must leave this place. Israel, can you hear me?
And when the world
You
shall
must
see.
leave this place. You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
Yeah, I've never really been able to play this game in third person either. Running in third person is one thing. Combat is definitely not something I'm willing to do in third person. That's for sure.
Victorious again.
No, definitely not. Let's see. One thing I do need to check out is the where the other Dragon Priest masks are. Because I know Mirak's mask is one of them, but there's 3 other ones, and I don't know if I come across these during these quests or not. Let's see. One of them says the dragon mask can be required from the remains of Dukan, one of the 4 named dragon priests of Solstheim. He can be encountered at the Nordic ruin of Whiteridge Barrow. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about related quests to that one. At the okay, so one of these, it says at the conclusion of the quest, unearthed. So at least 2 of them are quest related. And then the other one, it says during the quest, the final descent.
That world will cease to be.
Okay, so the final descent is a side quest at Raven Rock. What was the other one? Unearthed. So where's the unearthed quest?
They have forgotten.
Unearthed looks like just another random side quest. And then obviously Mirax is part of the main quest line. So there's only one that's not quest related. Okay.
We might remember.
Alright, we're just going in. Ain't playing around no more.
Are you ready to help me? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Oh yeah, gotta stock up on those. For sure.
Take your time. I shall follow you when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready? I've been ready for the last 10 years.
Find them.
Is someone there? Now we end it.
Mirac, help me!
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mirak was trying to take power here and protect himself in the process. I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes? Look up there. I think I see something. The stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt you can find a way up. You never know. You may find something of value up there.
Yeah, leave it to me. Because this is an RPG and I'm the only person that can do a damn thing. Yes.
You are like a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. Yeah, and I am the entire desert.
So good. Yeah, how in the hell am I supposed to find a way up there? Unless something else down here takes me back up there? Because I don't see any possible way up there. So I guess let's go down. On go.
What was it? Now we end this.
Wow, it's nice to have a partner that can actually do shit, though. Lay back down.
There was no other way. Who's there?
Nothing. Not a zilch. There's niente.
Who's there?
Nobody. Dwarven armor, eh? Yeah, 205. I'll keep my dragon plate. I know the dragon plate's the best in the game. But, you thought. Potion of vigorous healing. Cool.
I'm not going down. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps.
Wimp.
I have no doubt that Weaver will later. I shall wait for you.
Let's go, worthless.
Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us hope that is the last of these traps. The evil in this place, huh? Root it out.
Where does it come from? You won't win!
Sure about that?
I knew I heard something. I thank you for your protection, Lawmaker.
I'm glad I at least have a really good character to do these with. Like, this will be a good character to retire. He's not a wimp. Like, I haven't had to use a single potion. Homeboy can actually hold his own in combat. It's nice. Normally, when you pick up a game like this, everybody sucks.
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been broken. What was that? I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Well, that wasn't very hard.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
Yeah. Yeah, do the shout and then just start wading through them. Yeah, it was pretty lit.
I suspected there would be something down here. Do you know those spells already?
Ooh.
Find them.
I showed up
You can't win. I just did. Sit down. Hollowed orcish sword. Sounds neat. I'll take it. Whoops. Oops. There we go.
built so large a temple. It cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones. I had heard Mirak had turned against the dragon cult, but to display the remains of such humanity.
Yeah, I don't feel good about this room.
It is no wonder the dragons raised this temple to the ground. Seeing the remains of the trophies must have outraged them to no end. Something.
Oh, I forgot about the slow time one.
Feels wrong. Brace yourself. What? Now we end this. Is someone there?
The gatekeeper, huh?
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
All right. Looks like there's definitely more down here. Oh, the gatekeeper. That should have been an obvious thing to figure out since he was the gatekeeper.
There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Oh, I used one of these alchemy labs in a minute. Never really did a whole lot with these. Oh, potion of cure disease. I have one of those. There we go. Now maybe people will stop telling me I look like shit.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly. wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak. Nothing but ruined books.
Take all those iron ingots, though. Then will come in handy at some point.
I do not recognize this statue. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment. Suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Yeah.
Dark magics at work here. Be yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of his people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
All right.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you. Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him? This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storm can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Of course there is. So far I've gotten 3 trophies after 10 years. Neat.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. We must tell Storm what we have seen.
Well, let's get going. It's amazing how you can still find, you know, life and things in these games and shit to do after, what, 12 years this game's been out?
The village is just ahead. Storm has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign. Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Mrs. Suave play through some of this. 'Cause this scene looks familiar.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know. Really? How? The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn? Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn. I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
All right. Learn the word of power. Where do I gotta go to do that? Way up there. Okay. Onward. I'm gonna try to finish one more piece of this before I call it a night. I still got about 2 hours or 20 minutes before I hit the 2-hour mark. I figured if I was gonna do, you know, the Dragonborn DLC, that retiring my original character would not be a one-stream deal. But after 10 long years, it didn't feel right to just set him down somewhere and call it a day. He needed something more to complete the story. The eyes... I kind of wanted to read it, but... I really kind of just want to see what it says.
I know you, chap. The argument in flames was only the beginning. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of this hurt, read your book again. For a time, the mirror of Apocrypha will go back. It is your fate.
Oh, okay, so all I gotta do is just read the book and it goes... Alright. Well, I don't think it's time for me to mess around in here yet. So, I guess let me read this book and go back to where I came from. I'm not quite ready to mess around in here yet, I don't think. I'm pretty sure there's probably more stuff I gotta do before I'm ready to conquer all that. I'll tell you what, this takes a while. Sit down. Oh, fun, fun. Should have known I was gonna have to deal with dragons in this this area too. You thought you were going to get away from me?
Do you ever wonder if it hurts to have what's written out of that?
What the hell? Dude stealing my dragon souls now? What a dick. That was satisfying. Wow, one arrow. That was all it took. Cool. I want to check something here real quick in my good old trophy list here. I wanted to see if there was a trophy for werewolf. And it looks like there is. Oh well. I'll worry about that more later. I was, while I was waiting for it to load there, I just kind of briefly looked at the, well, I briefly looked at werewolf and stuff. And, yeah, I remember there being a separate skill tree for it. But there's also, I think, in part of the quest line, like, a cure for it. So I may have done it and then cured myself of it, because there may have been something with it that made it kind of a pain in the ass. Like with, it, you know, if you become a vampire, you can't go out during the daytime and shit. There might have been some sort of negative thing with the werewolves that irritated me to the point where I cured it. I don't remember, though. Okay, I have to use the Bend Will shout. Do I not have any dragon souls left to unlock the wait. Oh, I see. I was confused for a minute. I forgot about that aspect. Okay, Bend Will.
By night,
Go! Oh, shit. What the hell? This is like some Silent Hill shit. I just stabbed him right in the wiener. It's possible I might have done the werewolf stuff with another character, but I thought I did it with my original one. Yeah, it's also very possible I just cured it.
You have prevailed. I can... So it is. If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps... I doubt it will fully stop whatever. I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the... Mirak had this? It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about... Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn.
All right.
There is something else at work here.
So I need to find all of the stones and use the shout on those. I'm assuming. Let's cleanse the stones before I talk to that guy. Oh, shit. Oh, that wasn't so bad. It's nice to jump back into this game with a character that can actually do shit. And not starting from scratch with a character that sucks. Is it though? Yeah, I think I'm gonna cleanse these stones, and then go talk to Homeboy about the book, and that might be it for today.
Far from ourselves.
Over here!
But it looks like once I get done with cleansing the stones and talking to Neloth, there's 2 quests left Well, maybe I should just power through and beat Murok today. Because there's... Once I cleanse the stones... and then talk to Neloth, there's enter the realm, Daedric realm of Apocrypha, and learn the final words of Bendwill, and then reach the summit of Apocrypha and defeat Mirac. So maybe I'll just finish this whole thing today. And then I can work on the other Dragon Priest masks next week. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, a second one. Yeah, so if I finish this DLC today, or at least, you know, this final battle with Murok, then basically all I'd have left to do would be get the other 3 Dragon Priest masks and then kind of build the house. It might be, that might end up making this a 2-part or a 3-part. Because I'm thinking what I want to do once I finish this up, I want to build him a house. You know, get like some display stands and stuff for like the Dragon Priest masks, things like that, or at least display cases or something. And then I would like to marry the guy and, you know, settle him down with at least a significant other and maybe a kid. You know, have him a little family to retire with. Something. And I know building a house and everything is a little bit time consuming from what I remember. I got the Ring of Major Sheer Griep. 2-handed attacks do 25% more damage. But, let's see. It increases heavy armor skill by 15 points. Stamina regenerates 20% faster. The Sheer Griep, 25% more damage. Major health. Conjuration. Yeah, I think I'm going with that Griep. I don't even know where that guy went, but he did. Oh, hey, a level up. Look at that.
never would have believed it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
One step closer.
It's like the ancient legends. Dragonborn.
Where's Neloth? Where do I talk to him? Oh, way over here. I guess I could have talked to him while I was down here by the Sunstone. That's what we got fast travel for. That must be where the Bend Will shout comes in or something, huh? Because that looks pretty dope. Uh-oh. Well, that was neat. Well, at least we got autosave. Not sure why that happened. Game just needed a break. I mean, it's been 10 years. Well, about 8 for the game, but 10 years for the save file. The fact that this takes so long is kind of insane. It just sits here forever. I feel like that wasn't originally a thing. Like, I feel like it didn't actually take that long back in the day. You know? Yeah, I feel like it is getting kind of late, and that did kind of put a damper on it. But I mean, once I talk to this guy, all I got to do is enter the realm of Apocrypha, learn the final words of Ben Will, and then reach the summit and defeat Mirax. So I feel like that shouldn't be too awfully long. Oh, nice. That sounds like a pretty sweet mod. I do think I remember you telling me about that one, though. And yeah, it sounded lit. Yeah, it's been a very, very long time since I've played, like, vanilla Skyrim. Like, I don't even remember the last time that I played Skyrim without mods. It's been a very long time. Oh, float up. Alright, I guess we all float.
You again. Didn't I see you in Raven Rock? You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? Is this somehow connected to your search for Mira? Have you? The actual Argama Infinium, that's it. I've searched for it myself for many years, without success. Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is subtler than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate.
I think that might have been another thing that I did, was I got,
many who find themselves ensnared forever,
if not all of the Daedric artifacts, a good number of them.
Or perhaps not. Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience. Now that is a dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Miraak, of course. Too power-mad Dragonborn. It could be very interesting. Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more. Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Miraak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Oh, you do?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island.
You sound pretty sus, bro.
I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Miraak's power derives from it. Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind. I'm afraid it isn't that simple. If it was, I would have the book already.
Of course it's not that simple.
It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us, together, will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
Yeah, I know I got the skeleton key, Azura Star, the one book. I don't think I got all of the Daedric artifacts, but I did find a good number of them. I think there was actually a couple that I didn't really care about. There was only certain ones that I wanted to seek out. Like, obviously the skeleton key was one of them. It's amazing how much... Something like that, yeah. There was... it's amazing how much of this playthrough I remember and how much of this playthrough I also don't remember. Oh, there you are.
I'll rip you open.
Oh, you will?
Time to die.
Time to die. That was fantastic. Let me guess, I gotta wait for Neloth to get here in order to open the door for me.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
I've been waiting on you.
The Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside. So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already, if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it.
I love how he says we,
That's easier said than done.
but it's more than likely going to be me. You know, because this is an RPG and I'm the only person in the world that can do goddamn anything. I don't miss these load times at all. That's for sure.
I was here alone then, and I find an assistant is absolutely essential for this kind of dirty, dangerous work.
Yeah, shut up. Let's just get on with it.
The city of 100 towns. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Lords came to conquer it, it said the Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
Who the hell are you?
Any visitors? Is there something you need?
I feel like you're not supposed to be here.
Yes, here we are. This device contains 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower level and come to try to control the floor before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continue to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. Three of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start.
The Alien ruins in Oblivion were lit.
Who's there? I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Although knowing Dwemer, I'd rather doubt it.
Yeah, I feel like all of Oblivion would probably be a little dull by this point.
These must be great workshops. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here.
Yeah, because you did all the work, guy.
Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next cube. Unfortunately, each cube we retrieve shuts down. Who's there? I'm Malakat's hairy knuckles, Let's see where this leads.
Yeah, let us see where it leads while I do all the work. Oh, damn. Well, there's my first death. I definitely should have been able to hit that guy from where I was standing, though. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to do this all again. Spellbreaker. There's another Daedric artifact, if I'm not mistaken. It was a Daedric shield. Yep. That sucks.
These must be great works of the Charter. In the Sinner's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Well, the Red Mountain must
Heard Kyle Reese, huh? I haven't seen Terminator 1 in quite some time, so I don't remember a whole lot of that movie.
Ah, good.
Ah, good. Yeah, I figured it out already. That's right. I wonder if this dude's ever going to catch up to me, or if he's just down there drowning somewhere, because I just totally left his ass behind. There he is. Yeah, no thanks to you.
We need to find enough control cubes to keep the pumps running and to turn on all 4 boilers.
So I'm going to go ahead and guess that this guy's just going to stand there worthless. While I go find the other cubes. Because, like, my quest markers were pointing me towards the cubes, and now they're not.
We need to find enough control cube. I thought I meant the boilers in the Great Hall. We need a total of 5 cubes. 1 to operate the pump in the Great Hall, the other 4 to activate the boilers. We still have cubes to find.
So let's go find them, guy. Oh, I think... Okay. I have to take one of them off the boilers and use it to open that door. Duh. I think there was a line of dialogue in there that I missed. Either way, sounds like I only need 1 more cube and then I'm done with this shit.
I'd guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
Huh? And of course, you're just gonna stand there while I do the work.
That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
Like I said, you're gonna stand there while I do all the work.
Come out this instant. Around in this muck.
Wah. Oh, let me guess. I need the other cube from the boiler that I didn't take because I have to keep the water level down. So let me go back and grab the other cube. I wasn't aware that I needed 2 cubes to get 1. I don't think I'm going to finish this DLC today. I didn't expect this this particular ruin to take this long. And now, knowing my luck, the rest of this quest might be pretty simple. Just getting through that one plane and fighting the guy, and that'd be that. But it'll make, if it is short, it'll make for a good start on the next part at the very least. So there is that.
Do you have the cube? Good, good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
Hey, why don't you take that cube so we can be on our way? Never mind. I'll get it. I don't even know where the hell you went. Oh, of course, I gotta wait for him.
It should now be as simple as using the cubes to turn on the 4 points.
Yeah, it took longer than I hoped to. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Damn.
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. So, it should be a simple matter to release the book.
Alright, well, let's go then. Yeah, that thing almost fucked me up, man. Yup.
It. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people in.
How far away? Okay, it looks like I gotta go a decent ways here. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm sitting right about 3 hours, I think I'm gonna save this game, and I will pick this up next week. Well, I had 58 hours in that playthrough. Pretty good amount. $60 hours in that one. Well, all right, there we go. So it was $10 years, 8 months, and well, I technically started this on the 29th, right before the stroke of midnight. So 10 years, 8 months, and 6 days. This guy sat here in Whiterun. And after all this time, finally dusted off this this save file here and got him out of Whiterun. Was attacked by the Dragonborn cultists and made a journey to what was it, Solstheim? I think was the name of the place I went to deal with what the hell was his name? Mirok, that's right. So next week I will pick up right here and we will take down Mirok, get his mask, and then do a couple side quests. There's I need to figure out I need to start the final descent and unearthed, and that'll get me 2 of the Dragon Priest masks, and then there's 1 other Dragon Priest mask that I'll have to get, and then I will have all 4 Dragon Priest masks from this DLC, and at that point I'm going to build him a house, and at least get him a significant other so he's not alone when I retire him. So this is going to be at least 1 more part, potentially 2 more parts. I was expecting it to be at least a 2-parter. I guess it really depends on how long it takes me to finish up this quest line, because I'm kind of thinking I'll probably, what my goal is going to be, I think, next week, is going to be to finish this quest line, get the other 3 Dragon Priest masks, and then go back to Skyrim and at least get the initial construction on my house started. I think is going to be the plan. Because I'm also going to have a lot of gear to move back and forth between Whiterun and wherever my house is, which I can fast travel to do that, but I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be moved over and put away, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to keep... I'm going to go through my inventory, and I'm going to keep, like, certain things in the inventory, but probably sell off a bunch of it to, you know, to have funds and things like that for the house. But the end goal here, the end game here, is because this character already had all of the Dragon Claws, already had all of the Dragon Priest masks. It's the only character I'm pretty sure I ever beat the main quest with. So he needs the other 4 Dragon Priest masks. And then obviously he's got to take down Mirok to get one of them. But as soon as I loaded this save up, I got attacked by a cultist of Mirok. So I got to take him out, get the other 3 Dragon Priest masks, and then he can build a home, find a significant other, and and finally put his sword down and let everything go. So, Grim, I appreciate you hanging out with me while I do all this. Anybody else that might be watching on Twitch, YouTube, appreciate that as well. It's been nostalgic going back to PS3 Skyrim, because let's be honest, if you're playing this on a PS4 or an Xbox XYZ or an Xbox LMNOP Series ABC, you're likely playing it with mods, or PC. You're likely playing Skyrim with mods. So going back to just straight up 100% unmodded, OG PS3, OG hardware, no mods, OG character Skyrim. It's been it's wild, thinking that the last time I played this character and did anything with this character in this playthrough on this version of the game was over 10 years ago. To put that into perspective, I'm 31 years old right now. So the last time I played this was at the beginning of 2012 or 2013. So I would have been 20 years old. My birthday falls between March and November, so I would have been 20 years old when I last played this, and now here at 31, I'm finally gonna put this character in this save file to a proper rest. Oh, okay. I never cared about achievements. Never cared about them. I always just wanted to enjoy the game for what it was, and never really cared about all that. Unfortunately, thanks for stopping by, but I'm actually in the process of wrapping this up. But for those of you on YouTube, right up there will be the subscribe, and then I'll probably put this in a playlist. It'll probably be over there somewhere. So until then, stay suave, YouTube.